Hi, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st to the 15th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm, which gets it out to more people. And I wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you so very much. So let's see what the tarot has to say as we are fully in Gemini season. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, I do apologize for being a bit congested with allergies. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Fantastic. Okay. So we are crowned here by Temperance reverse. Now, this is our sister sign. So, Temperance is representative of Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. It enhances anything that it's near with it reverse. It can enhance our negative thoughts. So, just be mindful about that. Not the best way we want to start a reading, but also a very honest way to start a reading. Keeping ourselves calm, keeping ourselves centered, keeping ourselves balanced is going to be very important. And also, Sagittarius energy, Temperance energy is all about the truth. So saying the truth to ourselves, even if we don't want to hear it, saying the things that aggravate us, saying the things that have us feeling overwhelmed, have us feeling frustrated, have us feeling joyous is going to be important. We have to tell the truth to ourselves. It doesn't mean we have to go out and find a confessional or feel like everybody's our confessional type of thing, but we just have to tell the truth to ourselves. So that's going to be important here. We have something that is out of balance that is going to come forward from the 1st to the 15th, and that we're also going to be fixing. It moves us then to the Emperor in the upright position. This is Aries energy, comes through very powerfully, very strong sacred masculine energy also. So it's stepping into our sacred masculine aspect. The sacred masculine aspect of one of the twins within us is also going to be coming through very powerfully during this time. It's also leading by example, yes, but it's leading in a sense of this is my responsibility, this is my life, and I'm taking charge of things. It's very much being serious, but also being very, very determined. The Knight of Pentacles, we can be frustrated around finances, money, or what you value as much as money. So do be mindful about that. And this can lead us to be a little bit reckless, especially if we've been being so careful, so careful, so careful. Then the Knight of Pentacles comes into play with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. It's like, you know what? I can spend what I want to spend. I can do what I want to do. You know, I'm just going to go for it. So do be mindful about that, especially if we're born on the cusp with Taurus or if we have Earth sign energy in our chart. Oh, excuse me. Now, also here, if we have Sagittarius energy in our chart, if we have Sagittarius energy in our life, that can be a bit challenging as well. And if we have Aries energy in our chart or Aries energy in our life, that it's actually coming through very, very positively to us. We then have the Page of Swords. This is going to be a time where we are a student and we are an active student. It's like, okay, I don't have everything figured out. I know I can be frustrated. I know I can be, a bit reckless because I don't know it all. And really being that open with ourselves and saying, I'm going to dive deeper. I want to explore. I want to become. This is going to be very freeing. We're going to feel like that dandelion puff, like we're going out and we can do anything. Almost, it's almost like a sense of, well, you know what? If I'm already, yeah, if I'm already struggling or if things are already intense, why not try? Why not go after what can make me shine? And it might not be that we have a lot of time for it. Work can take up things, life can take up things, but it's going to be the sense of why not try? Why not try? And that's going to be absolutely brilliant for us, Gemini. We really lean into that energy. We then have the Hangman. We're looking at things differently. We are meant to stand out rather than blend in. And also meaning that even if we don't stand out, even if we think, okay, well, I'm really kind of like, I really kind of blend in, right? I'm not trying to be the main character here in this world, like, take over certain situations. What we're going to find is that our beliefs, the way that we look at the world is going to be very different. Even if we try to blend in, even if we try to chameleon it, in this world, we're not going to be able to. And that's just part of who we are. And that's a very important thing. It's going to open up the world to us. And it's going to bring us to coming out of a tower time. We have been through a time that overwhelmed us, that knocked us out of balance, that you could even see it in yourself, especially if you went through something physical or just have had a lot of stress. Try to balance, try to stand on one foot. You might find that your balance is wobbly. And that's because we've been through this tower time. Everything has been shaken up and we have to realign ourselves. So looking at that and being honest with ourselves is going to be so important. But now it's after the rubble has fallen, after we have been awakened in ways where we're like, dude, I'd rather be slumbering. I'd rather have stayed in my nice cozy palace and been okay. We're going to find that now we're stepping into ourselves, we're stepping into our power, and it's like, I never knew I could do this. Did I ever want to do this? Maybe no. Maybe no. But I never knew that I could. And I'm better because of it. And that is going to be a very, very powerful thing here, Gemini, is that we are powerful, powerful people. And that is extraordinary. It moves us to our chakra energy, not chakra energy, our spirit energy. Now, if you are interested in entering to receive a free reading, please put a rose in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. And if you're interested in purchasing a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below, and everything has been updated. And I think you'll be very happy with what you see. So let's see here. This is imagine. We need to use our imagination. That is just so important for us as a Gemini, as an air sign energy, as like kind of visualizing our mind, like the wind, like this dandelion, being blown by the wind. It's like going all these different places, learning all these different things, seeing all these different ways. That is going to be important for us, and it's going to be inspiring for us. Let's see what our chakra energy is. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. All right, so we have universal light, the soul star chakra, located 6 inches above our crown. We are connected with that universal light. We are aligning with that universal light, with that beauty, with that passion, with that insight for ourselves. And then with forgiveness, the heart chakra, we are letting go. We are letting go of a lot of things that have weighed us down, made us doubt ourselves, had us, thinking, if only I could have, then I wouldn't have had to go through that. And it's like, sure, there's some people I work with that have gone through horrific things. And it's not saying that we have to forgive ourselves for going through horrific things. It's not our fault. All right. But we have to say, it's not my fault. And we also have to say, I'm not living in that energy anymore because that's giving people power over me. I forgive. I forgive and I set myself free. And we're embracing our hearts. We're embracing what we love. We're connecting with the universal light, meaning that we are so much more than we ever thought we could be. And we're seeing that now. And that's super cool. And it's super liberating. Our energy to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is reverse. There's something we're wanting to walk away from, but we just can't yet. There's something that we need to end. It can be a mindset. It can be a relationship. It can be a job. It can be, it can be a situation. We know it's over. We know it's like, this has to change. We know it. We know it. We're not fully ready to release it yet. So just be aware of that. It's like, I invested all this time, energy, money, whatever. I'm sticking around. And Spirit's like, why? So, all right. With Temperance reversed, certain things are going to be out of balance during this time. It's our sister sign. It's bringing out the best. It's bringing out the worst in us. It is a bit overwhelming. It is intense. It is powerful. We are going to see that we need to find the balance within ourselves, that we need to look, okay, where am I out of balance as a twin? We're represented by the twins in the zodiac. So as a twin, being out of balance with the duality of ourselves can sometimes make things run amok. And we're going to see the sacred masculine aspect of ourselves is a little bit more front and center during this time than the sacred feminine aspect of us, which, if we have a good relationship with the sacred masculine, can be awesome. We're like, okay, I'm getting things done. If we don't, it can be very overwhelming. So we can do the sacred meditation, connection. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Now say, Sacred masculine, sacred masculine, sacred masculine. What does that bring forward? Does it make you feel secure? Does it make you feel empowered? Does it make you feel like you're seen? Does it make you feel like you're a tyrant? Does it make you feel like you're ruled over? Does it make it feel like your voice will never be heard because somebody else's will always be drowning you out? Does it make you feel like you need to run and hide? How does your body respond to sacred masculine energy? And it doesn't matter how you identify in this world, it matters how you're responding to this energy. Because we can utilize it during this time. The sacred masculine energy is right here. The emperor is right here. The god of war, which I mean, Aries is the god of war, right? Ruled by Mars, both of them god of war. Roman pantheon, Greek pantheon, huge. So here, as a Gemini, how do we feel with war energy coming forward? As Mercury, we're ruled by Mercury. We're the voice. We're travel. We're inquisitiveness personified. How do we feel with Aries energy? Now, say sacred feminine, sacred feminine, sacred feminine. How do you feel? Do you feel smothered? Do you feel loved? Do you feel connected? Do you feel judged? How do you feel in sacred feminine energy? See how the two come together. See how you come together in balance with yourself. Because the sacred masculine comes forward, the emperor comes forward. We have the people here on strings all connected to the emperor, and we are going to see ourselves moving forward towards something bigger. And everything that we move forward towards, everything that we're going after is linked to one big goal. And this is going to be a time where it can be very easy to see that one big goal. But the thing is, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, are we worthy of walking forward towards that one big goal? Or do we think, oh, no, it's going to be hard, or everything is already a struggle. I need a quick win. We might need a quick win, right? During this time from the 1st to the 15th, we might need to have a quick win. We might need to practice something or do something where we feel really, really accomplished, but the bigger goal is going to take longer. So have the little wins, absolutely. That's going to be important. But with the Knight of Pentacles reverse, don't fall into the trap, because we can, of like, oh, this will be easy money, or this will be easy what I value as much as money. We're working towards something bigger during this time that is going to be slow, steady go. It's going to be important. It's going to be empowering. It's going to be, it's going to be big. It is. And this is a time where we are an excellent student. We are learning. We are looking at things in different ways. We are going to be sucking up information like a sponge. We're also needing to connect with our inner child. Okay, there are going to be things that happen during this time. Even the struggle that we had with money, or what we value as much as money, is bringing us to a place when we were younger, not a child, but when we were younger, like teenager, 20s, where we were a little bit more reckless. Okay, we were a little bit more like, just go for it type of energy, and it failed. It backfired. We felt like a failure. We felt like we didn't get it right the first time, and now we're going to be like, well, I can't do that again. Even though we're going to be a little bit more reckless, whenever the Knight is reversed, we can be a little bit more reckless. But there's this subconscious energy of, I'm going to fail again. So just be mindful about that, because I'm not going to say that you're not going to fail, because Spirit's like, Spirit's like, humans are weird with what they think is failure and what they think is success. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it is regaining your balance with your prosperity and your relationship with your prosperity. The Page of Swords is being that student. It's diving deeper into things. It's connecting with your inner child. It's listening to your voice and listening to your questions and saying why, and going deeper and deeper and deeper into what you want and how you get to move forward, and not being so self-conscious and not, caring what everybody thinks about you or what we think everybody thinks about us. We're looking at the world differently with the Hangman. We're looking at ourselves differently. And we're going to see that, we weren't meant to fit in. It wasn't meant to be one certain way for us. We were meant to stand out. Even if we tried to camouflage into the background, it's just not going to happen during this time at all. The world is opening up to us. We are opening up to the world. We're looking at things differently. We're looking at ourselves differently. We're questioning, we're seeking, we're pushing, we're finding our place. And we're doing so by being part of the world, not clustering ourselves away from it. And it brings us to the Tower. We had a Tower time. We had a time that it was trauma. Okay, even tower times that are beautiful times, because Spirit always says tower times can be weddings, tower times can be births, tower times can be, new jobs and moving house and all these things that people celebrate. But it was a bit of a trauma for us. It was huge. We had to adjust. We didn't know how to do it. It was like, okay, am I bad at this? Am I good at this? I don't know. It was overwhelming. It felt like the way that we had perceived things was just completely different to the way that they had worked out. And we've been through a tower time. It could also be something where it was much more like, oh, that's a tower time. That was intense. That was painful. That was overwhelming. That broke me. That can also be a tower time. And now we're rebuilding. We're seeing the rubble of it all. And either we're saying, I don't want that tower anymore. I don't want that anymore. Or we're saying, oh, I can rebuild. I can rebuild, but it's going to look different. Instead of a tower, it might be a cottage. We're going to do things differently. We're moving towards something that is calmer, is gentler, and it's powerful. It brings us to our subconscious spirit message. And here we have purposeful reverse. We don't feel like we have a purpose at times subconsciously. We feel like we're kind of all over the place, and we can be as Gemini energy. If you've ever read one of those, astrology books, and they're like, oh, Gemini's just like all over the place, like go jump from one thing to another. Yeah, we know when to leave. We do know when to leave. We can overstay at parties sometimes, but not often. We know when to leave. We know when to go on to the next thing. We need to know our purpose though. Okay, it's not being curious, it's not seeking that makes us feel like we don't have a purpose. We need to fill ourselves with our purpose, with what we desire in life. And it doesn't have to make sense to anybody else. Geminis are a bit of a mystery to most of the world. Most of the people look at a Gemini and think, I don't get it. I don't get it, not for me. It's like, that's great, but it's for me. I am me. And I'm living with an exuberance and a passion and a fire. It moves us to our subconscious chakra message. And this is grounding reversed. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below our feet. This is us needing to put down roots. We don't want to. We kind of want to be that bird flying in the sky, but the bird always needs a nest. So we need to ground ourselves. We need to center ourselves. We need to know what nourishes us, what helps us move forward, what, embraces our prosperity, makes us feel protected. Because Gemini, as much as we are curious, as much as we are seekers, as much as we are explorers, we need that safety to come home to. And grounding ourselves with the Earth Star chakra is just so important. So visualizing ourselves as a tree, as that safe place for us, and connecting with the earth so that the earth's energy can feed us and ground us and balance us, that's important. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of, the Ace of Cups. So God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing us a gift of healing, beautiful love. But our emotions can be really, really, really intense because we're not seeing this gift, or we're not seeing embracing our emotions as a gift. We're seeing it as, I'm too sensitive, or I'm just overreacting. We need to embrace our heart. We need to have a good cry. If we have a good cry, if one of the ways that we release our emotions is through crying, some people release their emotions through yelling into a pillow or punching the pillow. But here with the Ace of Cups, it is going to be so important to embrace our emotions and to let ourselves truly feel. Because with the Ace of Cups reverse, it's like, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to do that, type of thing. So just be aware. And then our subconscious tarot message is the Six of Wands. And I love that. I love that for you, Gemini, because the Six of Wands in the upright position, this is the first time we've had the Six of Wands in the upright position during this time. A lot of times we're going to find people doubting themselves, like wanting to celebrate themselves, but kind of pulling back. Subconsciously, we're holding our head up high. Our shoulders are rounded, not rounded, squared. We're taking up space. We're embracing our voice. We're saying, I matter. And subconsciously, we know that. And that's really going to help us in the conscious world rebuild after our tower time, move forward in our prosperity, find our balance, embrace our harmony, and just kind of tackle everything and say, you know what, I got this. Because you do. You do have this, Gemini. All right. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Gemini. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.